वो अच्छा ये वाला आपने
हम मैथम ज्वाइन किए हैं विंडेज से
Everyone is requested please off the video from your side. Thank you so much.
মামারই আবদার স্যার কখনো এবার করেন ওটা খোল
Hello, sir. Actually, we are facing some problem due to the network. So that's why we are waiting for our principal, sir.
I have already joined, madam.
Okay, thank you, sir. I'm starting. So, a very good afternoon to everyone. I am Meenakshi Sarkar, Assistant Professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Data Science at Haldia Institute of Technology. On behalf of the organizing committee, it is my immense pleasure to extend a warm welcome to all the dignitaries, eminent speakers, and participants to this 5-day faculty development program on future trends in machine learning and data science driven IoT applications. FTMLDSA-IoT have received registrations from over 600 participants from across the state and beyond. These overwhelming responses fills us with both pride and gratitude, reinforcing our belief in the importance of such academic interactions. As we all know, continuous learning and knowledge exchange are crucial for faculty members and researchers to keep pace with the rapid advancements in education and technology. This FDP aims to provide a dynamic platform for academicians, technologists, and everyone please wait for a couple of minutes because we are facing here some network issue. Okay, our honorable principal sir has joined. So, sir, over to you, sir.
Okay, sorry for this technical glitch. It was difficult to join this webinar from my personal room because there was a loss in internet connectivity. So that is why I rushed to your HOD room and I'm sitting over there. So anyway, may I continue?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please continue.
Okay, so very good afternoon, respected faculty members, IQAC coordinators, Professor Dr. Dilip De, HOD of the data science of HIT Haldia, Dr. Sumit Maiti. I cannot remember the name, but HOD from the CSE department of one partner institute, Dr. Sudhir Chandra, Sur Technical Institute and Sports Complex, and HOD perhaps from the CSE BBIT. This is a wonderful initiative by these three departments, all pertaining to CSE and data science, and of course IQAC of HIT Haldia is considered as one of the partner to organize this 1 week long faculty development program. But due to this in between Dole and Holi holidays, so effectively there are 5 working days over which this deliberation will take place. The subjects, the topic that has been considered for the deliberation is extremely contemporary. It is machine learning, data science, and IoT tools. I am not from the computer science or IT background, so I won't be able to say much about these areas. I am from the mechanical, or the more specifically from the manufacturing background. But over the last couple of years, I have developed some keen interest to combine this traditional mechanical or the manufacturing areas of the manufacturing science with these upcoming cutting edge technologies relevant to the AI, ML, and the data science, of course. How we can accrue the potential benefit of the current days state of the art computing and analysis technology to improve or the enhance decision making in the domain of manufacturing. But anyway, data science should not be is not the only area where we can combine. Its appeal is universal, and honestly speaking, in the last couple of years, particularly in the during post-COVID scenario, we are basically living in the age of data and information. So every sphere of life, it is basically data intensive or data driven. Whether it is our family life, whether it is our academic life, industry, society, hospital, governance, any area you cannot cite which is free or which is not under the purview of the data driven technology. Because due to this tremendous development, the proliferation of the ICT based system and lot of softwares and the tools, it makes this possible, and it has empowered the all people to apply this data driven technique much more efficiently and effectively, which will help us to improve our decision making, which in turn will also boost the performance improvement of various key performance indicators of different systems depending on its relevance. Now, this particular faculty development program will definitely consider the different aspects of the machine learning and data science. As a common people, or I believe that common people may not be able to in a position to distinguish what to what extent data science is different from the machine learning, and quite often people consider that these two different areas are also interchangeable, and there is of course there is some overlapping, but I believe that data science is much more foundational. So whatever obtained from different IoT devices or sensors, those are basically scattered in nature. So unless we organize the data, we won't be able to come to any concluding remarks or any final decision. So data science acts as a foundation through which we can have some insightful thoughts about the pattern of the data, organization of the data, so that eventually those data can be subsequently utilized for the machine learning, which will help us to predict about the future. So that is also a type of decision making. So machine learning inherently basically utilizes some identification of the pattern, training through the data, which will eventually educate the machine to come to a better decision. Higher the amount of data, better will be the data pattern. So that better higher or improvement we can notice or we'll be able to notice in our final decision of the prediction. So data science and machine learning, it goes hand in hand. There is no doubt of techniques and the softwares. Wide varieties of machine learning techniques are available, and they fall on in different categories. Whether it may be supervisory, it may be unsupervisory, it may be mixed, it may be reinforcement learning, which is becoming extremely popular and has got adequate momentum in the recent times. You people who are associated with the computer science, data science, AI/ML, you will be find better prospect in using these different varieties of techniques. But as a people from the core engineering background, which I would like to suggest only the two aspects, mostly, which quite often is not considered with that much importance or with that much vigor. But if you want to capture the spirit of data science in true sense, then you have to start from the origin of the data. So if you want to think about any process, whether it is a process plant or power plant or manufacturing system or a patient, so how to capture the data by different sensors and the different IoT devices. So you have to start your work from that point only. So if the data are not appropriately captured, if we confront in data transmission in the real-time situation, if the interoperability aspects are not adequately taken care of, then the very purpose would be lost. So I would suggest that in addition to the focus of attention regarding the various software and the tools and the techniques, formal concept analysis, data modeling, data warehouse, data mining. You people who are associated with the department, you must have the better ideas. So I would suggest that if you want to pursue research work, or if you want to emphasize on your teaching learning, or if you want to carry out some consultancy work, so try to encapsulate every aspect comprehensive approach from the data origin to final to the decision making. Each and every activity or each and every step should be given that due importance. So I believe that there is quite a good number of research persons are there, and from the our very premier institutions like NIT Durgapur, Jadavpur universities, of course your BBIT faculties are also there. So this particular faculty development program, I believe, will justify its credential, and it will reach to all the participants, and everyone will be benefited. And with these inputs, they will be able to carry forward their further research. They will be able to undertake consultancy activities, and as far as the day-to-day teaching learning is considered, that also would be given an impetus, so that each and every aspect pertaining to the academy, whether teaching, learning, research, consultancy, product development, everywhere there would be some boosting up of the faculty members and the participants after going through this 1 week long faculty development program. So thank you very much for inviting me and giving me the opportunity to share some of my ideas. I believe that all the members, all the participants, faculty members will be extremely benefited after this 1 week faculty development program. And also I wish that in the near future, our data science department along with the IQAC and with some other branches like BBIT or Dr. Sudhir Chandra, Institute of Technology and Sports Complex. Maybe there may be something more. We can have an opportunity for more and better collaboration so that we can have a unified effort for the overall development of the industry and the society as a whole. So with these words, I wish all success. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your kind and encouraging words, sir.
So, with your permission, madam, please allow me to leave. I will
Yes,
continuously interacting with you people after your session, how it is going on and how to improve in the
sir.
days to come.
Okay, sir.
I once again congratulate you for inviting me. Okay, and I wish all success of this particular program. Thank you very much.
Okay, now I would like to invite Professor Dr. Dilip Kumar Dey, Head of the Department of Electrical Engineering and Coordinator of Internal Quality Assurance Cell, Haldia Institute of Technology. Please share a few words, sir. Over to you.
Am I audible, madam?
Yes, sir. Okay. Perfect.
CSDS, respected CSC Dr. Sudhir Chandra Institute of Technology, respected HOD, CSC is Budge Institute of Technology, respected faculty members, and dear participants. Good afternoon to everyone present here. It is a great honor and privilege to welcome all of you to this faculty development program on future trends in machine learning and data science driven IoT application. As the Institute IQAC coordinator, I take immense pride in our institution commitment to fostering innovation, research, and professional growth through initiative like this type of FTP. In today's rapidly evolving digital landscape, already our principals have explained this one, the convergence of machine learning, data science, and Internet of Things is reshaping industries. Basically, we are from the core sector. Our principal was the mechanical sector. I am also from the electrical. So these data science, machine learning is reshaping our industries, research domain, and our daily lives. The power of intelligent automation, predictive analytics, and time decision making is driven under present transformation across sectors such as healthcare, agriculture, smart cities, manufacturing, and others industries. We are the witness. We have seen everything. We have the witness of the shift from the traditional IoT system to AI-driven IoT, where real-time data processing and decision making are powerful by machine learning algorithms. The ability of IoT device to not only collect vast amount of data, but also analyze, learn, and optimize the operation autonomously is unlocking new opportunities and challenges. As an educator and researchers, we must embrace continuous learning, interdisciplinary collaboration, and industry academic partnership to stay ahead in the dynamic field. What about the AICT? They are asking for interdisciplinary research. Faculty, they are exchanging the faculty from the department to department. Faculty development program like this is provide an individual platform for knowing, sharing, research, discussion, and hands-on experience in emerging technologies. At our IQAC, basically I am the coordinator of IQAC, we emphasize quality enhancement, innovative teaching methodology, and research excellence, ensuring our faculty and students well equipped for the future. With this faculty development program, we aim to empower educators, researchers, and professionals to explore groundbreaking advancement in machine learning, data science, IoT. Let us take the opportunity of collaborating, innovate, and lead the next wave of technology for transformation. I extend my gratitude to our esteemed resource person, organizer, and participants making this event possible. I encourage each one of you to actively engage, ask questions, and leverage this platform to drive meaningful discussion. I am not taking the much time. Wishing you all productive and learning experience. Thank you, madam. Namaskar.
Thank you very much, sir, for your valuable words. So now I would like to invite Dr. Sumit Kumar Maiti, Head of the Department of CSE Data Science and Program Chair of this activity. Please share your insights with the audience, sir. Over to you, sir.
Good afternoon, esteemed colleagues, faculty members, and participants. It is my privilege to welcome you all to this faculty development program on future trends in machine learning and data science driven IoT applications, organized by the Department of CSE in Data Science at Haldia Institute of Technology in association with Dr. Sudhir Chandra Institute of Technology and Sports Complex, JS Group, and Budge Institute of Technology. We are delighted to have such a dedicated group of educators here today, committed to enhancing their teaching skill, increase their academic knowledge, and fostering professional growth. The role of a faculty member extends far beyond delivering lectures. As educators, we are tasked with shaping minds, inspiring curiosity, and preparing the next generation to face an ever-evolving world. To fulfill this important responsibility, it is crucial that we continuously update our knowledge, refine our teaching methods, and adopt new technologies and best practices in the classroom. This faculty development program is designed to provide you with the tools, insights, and opportunities to grow both as professionals and as individuals. Over the course of the program, you will engage with experts in explore innovative teaching methodologies and participate in hands-on sessions that will enhance your effectiveness as educators. I encourage you all to actively participate, ask questions, and take full advantage of this program. The knowledge and skills you gain here will not only benefit you personally, but will also have a lasting positive impact on our students and the wider academic community. I take opportunity to extend my heartfelt request organization who start TP to life and ensuring a smooth experience for all participants. Moreover, I would like to thank our Chief Patron, Honorable Professor Lakshman Chandra Seth, for Chairman IQAC, that is Indian Care Center for Advancement of Research and Education, Chairman HIT, whose visionary leadership has shaped the Haldia Institute of Technology. I would also like to thank our Honorable Patrons, Mr. Ashish Lahari, Secretary HIT, and Mr. Sayantan Seth, Vice Chairman HIT, for their constant encouragement. Also, I would like to thank our Honorable Advisory Committee members, Professor Tarunukanti Jana, Principal HIT, Dr. Anjan Mishra, Registrar General HIT, Professor Asit Maiti, Dean Applied Science and Humanities HIT, Professor Dilip Kumar Dey, Coordinator IQAC HIT, and Dr. Devashish Das, Manager Administrator HIT, for their kind approval, kind cooperation, and constant support and encouragement. Once again, welcome to the Faculty Development Program. I look forward to see the great ideas, discussion, and innovation that will emerge from this session. Thank you, and I wish you all an enriching and productive experience.
Thank you so much, sir. So As we are organizing this 5-day FDP in association with Budge Institute of Technology and Dr. Sudhir Institute of Technology and Sports Complex, I now take the opportunity to invite Dr. Amrit Ranjan Jena, who is the head of the Department of CSC and Program Chair of this FDP. Please share your thoughts, sir. Over to you.
Thank you, Meenakshi. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Perfectly.
Very good afternoon, one and all. Respected Principal Sir, HIT Professor Dr. Tarun Kanti-Jana, and IPSC Coordinator Professor Day, HOD Data Science Professor Maiti, HOD CSC Budge Institute of Technology Professor Jan Kumar, and my dear esteemed colleagues and participants. So it's a great pleasure for me to actively participate in this joint venture FDP, which has been organized with the help of Haldia Institute of Technology and BBIT. Really, this type of joint venture work will encourage our research work, not only in our professional field, but also in our academic line also. I've seen many eminent speakers are there from renowned institute, and I hope each and every participant will take out good things and implement in their individual research and development as well as in academics. So I'll not take much more time, and last but not least, I would like to thank Meenakshi and Patrick who was taking a lot of pain to coordinate among all these three institutes to organize such a good activity.
Thank you very much, sir, for associating with us in this FDP. Now, finally, I would like to invite Dr. Joyanta Bashak, who is the head of the Department of CSC and another program chair of this FDP. Please say a few words, sir. Over to you.
Yes. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, sir. You are audible.
Yes. Good afternoon, everyone. So it's a great honor for me to be the program coordinator of this 5-day FDP organized by the HIT Haldia and Dr. Sudhir Technology and the BBIT Kolkata. So as the title of this FDP is the future trends in machine learning and data-driven IoT applications. So the principal sir of the HIT, Dr. Tarun Kanti-Jana sir, kindly pointed out that nowadays that the data is very important. So from this aspect, this FDP captured the current movement of the research. Presently, the research is going on in the industry, in the academic sector. So one is the data science, second one is the machine learning, third one is the IoT. These three are the combined thing that we can get together in this particular FDP. So particularly saying about this FDP gives you the insight about the how the researcher, academicians, students are getting some new ideas, latent technologies, and how the things can be going on in the industry, in the academics, and how the these ideas can be converted into the research papers. So most of the academicians and the students, they are required to publish their research articles in the different journals. So from this perspective, I think this FDP will capture the latest trends and tools, applications of the machine learning and the IoT. So over the next 5 days, we will have the lecture, expert talks, hands-on sessions, discussions, topics, all these things. So I sincerely gratitude to all the distinguished speakers, resource person and the experts for who will sharing their knowledge in this FDP. And I also thank to the fellow organizing team members, collaboration institutes, HIT Haldia and the Dr. Sudhir and all the participants who have joined from the different institutions. So let's actively participate, interact with the experts to make this FDP successful. Thank you everyone. It's over to you, Meenakshi madam.
Thank you very much, sir, for your valuable words. Now, attendance for every session followed by an MCQ-based test each day, and on the final day is mandatory to receive the certificate. So we request all the participants to attend this FDP via Google Meet as well as the YouTube live stream and to follow the program attentively. The feedback from attendance form will be shared during the session in the chat window. In case you have any queries or questions regarding the discussed topics, you may post them in the chat box on both the Google Meet and YouTube streaming platforms. So now regarding today's session, we are honored to have Dr. Mamata Doli Chakraborty with us. Dr. Mamata Doli Chakraborty received her BSc Honours degree in Physics from Vidyasagar College, Calcutta University in 2004. She then obtained her BTech degree in Computer Science and Engineering from Calcutta University in 2007, followed by MTech degree from Bengal Engineering and Science University, Shibpur in 2009. She later earned her PhD from the same university. Dr. Chakraborty joined the Department of Computer Science and Engineering at National Institute of Technology, Durgapur as an assistant professor in the year 2010. Her research focuses on intelligent biomedical devices and assistive technology, hardware security, VLSI design and testing, and the theory and applications of cellular automata. She has successfully secured 3 sponsored research projects from the Government of India, and currently 7 research scholars are pursuing their PhD under her guidance. She has also published many journal papers in prestigious international venues. So without any further delay, I am delighted to invite Dr. Mamata Doli Chakraborty Madam to deliver her talk on the future of healthcare, ambient assistive technology for anemia screening as part of today's first session of this episode. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Meenakshi, for the nice introduction. Am I audible clearly?
Yes, ma'am. Audible.
Okay. Okay. So I'm starting the discussion today. I'm sharing my screen. First of all, I'd like to thank the entire organizing team for giving me the opportunity to share my thoughts today here. Is my screen visible?
Yes, ma'am. Visible, but it would be better if you put it onto the full screen.
Yes, yes. Now it's fine.
Yes, now it's fine. Absolutely.
Okay. So, as the faculty development program that you are organizing is based on the future trends in machine learning and data science driven IoT non-invasive anemia screening. Basically, ambient assistive technology, we abbreviate it as AAT. It's an amalgamation of the ambient assistive technology. Ambient intelligent, it refers to an electronic environment where we can have a lot of sensors, devices, and all those circuits which are basically they are sensitive and adaptive, and also these are responsive to the presence of people. For example, we can see the smart homes today where the presence of people can be tracked, and accordingly the lights can be adjusted, the humidity, the air conditions, all those things can be adjusted accordingly. So here the core idea is to create living and working space which that can perceive and respond according to human needs. Okay, and this technology basically works seamlessly and unobtrusively. Means it works continuously and without disrupting the normal activity of the persons. They are working continuously. They are collecting data from the patient as well as from the environment, and accordingly they can take intelligent decision on behalf of the patient. On the other hand, assistive technology is basically it encompasses a wide range of sensors, devices, softwares, and systems that help individual, those are having certain disabilities or some impairments, they can perform functions that might otherwise be difficult or impossible to perform. For example, you can see the blind people, they can use a customized braille keyboard. The figure you can see here, this image, bottom, left. A blind woman is using a specialized braille keyboard for performing her official work. The picture on the left top That is, it shows a communication assistant device. Those who are having some injury and they have lost their voices, they can take help of these devices to talk. On the other hand, the figures at the right hand side, these are basically ambient assistive technology they refers to. Basically, you can see the robots which who are collecting the patient data, and they are providing assistance to the patient even without the patient's explicit command. They can assess the need of the patient and accordingly provide assistance, customized assistance. So here is the role of ambient assistive technology quite easily. For example, the mobility aids of the person who is having mobility issues, communication device, the person who is having voice issues, the health monitoring system, all these are examples of assistive technology. Next is applications of ambient assistive technology. Basically, we can find several different aspects of this technology. For example, the smart homes, where the homes are equipped with a lot of different types of sensors and smart devices that can assist the residents with their daily activities. For example, such technology features may include automated lighting system, automated climate control system, customized security systems, as well as reminders for medications and appointments. For example, the elderly people who are alone in the home, for them this kind of technologies are much more helpful. They can provide for certain medications, they can provide reminders for the doctor's appointments and so on. Apart from that, we can have health monitoring system where we can find majority of applications of ambient assistive technology, which encompasses wearable devices and home sensors for tracking the vital signs and different health metrics of the patient. Such systems can alert the caregivers or medical professionals in cases of certain abnormalities that is observed in the vital signs or health matrices that it is recording. Next is elderly care. As of you know, in today's scenario, there are a lot of such families where elderly people may need to live alone. So for them, for certain period, if they need to be alone, for such cases, these technologies are providing a lot of facilities. Like these technologies are designed to support independent living by the senior people. Senior people is living alone in the home. The technology, with the help of the technology, the entire smart home environment is monitoring the person. It's measuring the vital signs, and if in case of an emergency in case an emergency appears, the system can automatically can knock the caregivers. It also includes fall detection systems. You might have seen that elderly people, they are having a lot of such health issues. Some people are having fall issues. So in cases of fall, such system can track the fall and automatically send an alert to the caregiver. Automated emergency calls are also included in such technologies, and reminders for daily activities, for say walking, for doing exercises and all these things. Next is rehabilitations. Some persons who are having certain kind of disabilities, maybe due to accident or some cases, say they need to have regular physical exercise or some kind of therapies. Such technologies are also helpful in such situations. Like say they can decide based on the certain improvements, they can decide the particular exercises, whether this has to be continued or this has to be changed. Technology can help in deciding those things. Even they can provide feedback to adjust different types of exercises, even amount of exercise in real time. So here is the different applications of ambient assistive technology. Now, what are the benefits? First of all, enhanced independence. The people, especially the aged people or some disabled people, technology, they can live independently, as because they are having continuous monitoring with the help of such environment, And in case of emergency, the concerned person would be contacted. So this helps technology. We can reduce the burden on caregivers, especially the manual care, the human caregivers, and it can allow individuals to perform their daily activities with much greater ease. Next is increased safety. As I have mentioned, one of the application areas is monitoring, security monitoring. So continuous monitoring and real-time alerts can prevent accidents and can also ensure timely intervention in certain cases. Next is personalized support. Different persons might have different needs. So such technologies basically observes the person, and from their activity, from their gestures, it can identify the need and provide personalized support. Every technology, new technology that comes, they comes with certain challenges. So here also there are certain challenges. First and foremost thing is privacy concern. As the technology continuously monitors whatever, so continuous monitoring and data collection from the patient as well as from the surroundings can give rise to privacy issues. That is a major concern for this technology. Next is cost. Obviously, for the initial setup, we need to incur the initial setting up cost and also technology management cost. These are initially high. However, researchers are going on to make it more affordable. Next is technical issues. This reliability and also system maintenance. These are the two most critical issues to ensure whether the system functions correctly or not. Next is user acceptance. Whether we are providing such a technology, whether the user is ready to accept those technology or not. If the user is willing to accept the technology, then it would be easier for them. They can easily enjoy the benefits of the technology. So users must be comfortable with and they should be willing to use such technologies. Next is future directions of such technology. Of course, the integration of this ambient technology with AI, artificial intelligence. If we integrate advanced AI algorithms, we can improve the adaptability and the intelligence of ambient assistive technologies that can be much more helpful for practical applications. Next is affordable solution. Researchers are going on to make the technology affordable to a wider section of people. Technology cost is getting reduced so that everyone can afford the technology. And adaptation by the wider section of people. And finally, the interoperability of the components. As this technology involves several different components, several different technology components, this interoperability of the different components so that the system, the entire systems and devices can different types of systems and devices can work together seamlessly. That is also a major concern of future research. Next, I would be discussing a particular case study, transforming healthcare detection screening of anemia. As we all are familiar with anemia, anemia is a condition in which number of red blood cells or the hemoglobin concentration in them is less than the normal, and which causes a decreased capacity of the blood to carry oxygen to the body's tissues. There are several common symptoms of anemia like headache, lack of appetite, lack of sleep, drowsiness, dizziness, loss of hair, lack of concentration, and so many more. Basically, this anemia, in medical terminology, this suffix emia means it refers to blood or presence of some substance in blood. So anemia, it refers to without, and emia refers to blood, which basically relates to lack of blood. According to WHO statistics, India is one of the developing countries where the prevalence of anemia is quite higher. So According to this study, 74% of children less than 3 years and 52% of pregnant women are found to be anemic. The main, the primary way of testing anemia, testing or screening anemia, is by collecting venous blood and then testing it in the laboratory by checking the hemoglobin content in the blood. However, administering such tests globally, there are lot of hindrances, like practical hindrance, like lack of infrastructure in developing countries like India, especially in rural part of India. There are lack of such super specialty facility where we can test it in the laboratory. Also, there are lack of trained technicians who can collect the venous blood, especially for aged and obese patients, children. Apart from these practical issues, there are certain awareness issues. Villagers are, due to less awareness, they are having certain taboos, like they fear of needle prick, and also they are having the taboo like donating blood for test. They think that this might cause them anemic. So these are the practical hindrances for which we cannot administer such invasive tests globally. All this demands a low-cost, portable, non-invasive device through which we can test, we can screen anemia easily and of course accurately. So there are a lot of solutions for non-invasive detection of anemia. One method proposed by Manino et al., they have used smartphone images of nails. Just like this, they have folded their fingers as shown in the figure and took the images of these fingernail areas. These 4 fingers excluded the thumbnail. So this way they have captured the image, and by processing the image, they are trying to predict hemoglobin level. From the captured image, they are first finding the region of interest, and after that they are doing some pre-processing to remove some camera flashes or the spots due to leukonychia, which is a nail disease, white spots in nail. So they have done some image processing techniques to remove those noises, and then use those features like average values of all nail finger data, skin color data, and image metadata. Then they used a robust multilinear regression model to predict the hemoglobin level. They have basically used value 12.5 gram per DL as a threshold. Hemoglobin level less than 12.5 gram per DL is considered as anemic, and greater or equals to 12.5 is considered as non-anemic. Next, another solution by S. Ghoshal et al. They have used eye conjunctiva images. From the eye image, they have cropped the region of interest for this eye conjunctiva part. They have extracted this part, and from this part they have plotted the mean intensity of red, green, and blue channels, and they have used a logistic regression from this from this image data, and they have predicted the hemoglobin value. They have used threshold value as 11.5 gram per DL for classifying anemic and non-anemic person. But we have used a different technique. We have basically used 2 methods. One is by observing pallor in nail. Another one is by observing pallor in palm. As of some of you have might have observed that senior medical practitioners, they sometimes check our pallor in nail bed, just like pressing the edge of the nail. Is my finger visible? Hello? Hello? Yes. So without any color coating, just if you press the edge of your nail, it's getting the color is getting faded, and while I'm releasing the pressure, it retains the original color. So this decolorization and recolorization, this happens due to deoxygenation of the tissues in the nail bed due to pressure application, and while I'm releasing the pressure, the nail tissues are getting oxygenated and it retains its normal color. Now this rate of change of color is having a deeper correlation with the blood hemoglobin content. So we have observed that, like senior medical practitioners till date, they are observing pallor in nail bed or in eye pallor or in tongue. Okay, these are the common practice. But what we did, we have used the state-of-the-art computational techniques along with these age-old practices. So basically, we have collected data from nail as well as from palm. Actually, two separate systems we have built. One is the nail-based anemia assessment system. Another one is the palm-based anemia assessment system. So we collected data from the nail and palm. We do the data processing, and finally, by analyzing the data, we are predicting the hemoglobin level. So this is the overall process diagram for our case. First, the data acquisition. For the nail system, we are collecting data from nail. For the palm-based system, we are collecting data from the palm. After collecting the data, actually, we are taking here video, not a single image. Unlike the two previous schemes that I have told, they have used static evidence, they have used image, but we are using dynamic evidences, we are collecting video. So after data acquisition, we are performing some image pre-processing steps like converting the video to frames. Then we are doing some image quality assessment, whether the collected image meets the certain standardization or not. Then we are performing ROI detection. For the nail image, nail area has been cropped. For the palm image, the palm area has been cropped. After the pre-processing, we are applying some image evaluation metrics by comparing each frame. So here we have considered the first frame as the reference frame, and the subsequent frames are compared for detecting the changes. So for this, we have plotted a correlation graph. For each pair of frames, we have computed the correlation values, and we plotted the correlation graph. From the graph, we are actually extracting the features which are used in the prediction model for predicting the hemoglobin level. And based on the predicted hemoglobin level, we are classifying the type of anemia like normal, mild, moderate, or severe. Normal means non-anemic, non-anemic, mildly anemic, moderately anemic, and severely anemic. So these are basically showing the steps in some more detail. For the ATKIP nail-based system, we are collecting the nail video. From the video, we are extracting the frames. Then we are applying some contour detection techniques to detect the contour of the nail, and this way we are cropping the ROI, region of interest, for these images. We convert it into grayscale image, and then we are plotting the histogram of the image. From the histogram, we are performing the comparison with the reference frame. And finally, we are considering the Pearson correlation coefficient, which we plot as a graph. And from the graph, we are actually finding the timestamps of the gradients. For the palm also, similar kind of processing is being done, but since the palm area is somewhat different, some techniques are also differing here. From the palm video, we are also extracting the frames. Then we are using some image registration procedure for correcting, for nullifying the changes due to some perturbations. The images are getting rotated, or some kind of things might happen. For that, we use image registration. Then we crop the ROI, and again we convert it into grayscale image, and the image histogram is obtained, histogram comparison, and finally we are plotting the correlation graph. From the graph, we are extracting the features and used in the regression models. So basically, this is our theoretical conjecture. So this part of the graph is the beginning of pressure application. This is this part where the pressure application starts. So decolorization starts. The pressure is being held for certain time. The decolorization stands over here. After that, we release the pressure and it starts recolorizing. The graph would be like this. So this timestamp, this part of the graph, this time is the recolorization time, and this is the decolorization time. And the ratio of these times is an important feature for our case. Actually, for non-anemic person, this recolorization would take larger time and decolorization would take lesser time as compared to that of a non-anemic person. And this has been used in our processing. So I can show a video of our device. I don't know whether the audio would be coming. This is a finishing prototype for AppKit mail device wherein we have a channel. Is the audio coming? Embedded audio is coming?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Come.
Okay, okay, fine. For pressing the finger inside the box. This is switch for timer control, through which we can control the time for pressure holding. Here it is preset to 14 seconds. Next, this side we have a push button. By pressing this button, we can apply pressure. This is our AppKit app through which we can record the video. So I'm starting the video recording. Yes, this is for mail device. I'll start the video recording. Yes, video recording has been started. Then I will push this button. Yeah, pressure application starts. Pressure is being applied on the nail bed. And it is pulled for 14 seconds as set by the timer. And the pressure is being released. After that, yes, the total video recording is for 30 seconds. The video will now be uploaded. These are the basic questionnaires as asked by the real-time chatbot for entire processing. This questionnaire asks the basic symptoms the patient is currently facing. Based on those information, the suggestion will be provided. Video is now being processed. Once the processing completes, the result screen will come. Okay, the result has come and it's showing the hemoglobin level as 11.8 gram per dl, as well as it's showing some suggestions. It's showing the category of anemia as mild anemic, and based on the classification of anemia, it can provide some other suggestions like the near the doctor information on demand. Okay, it's done. This shows our AppKit nail device. And through our AppKit app, we are operating this entire thing, the video recording and the successive processing. Actually here, along with taking the video, we are also taking some patient information like what are the symptoms, whether the symptom is getting increased with time, this kind of basic questionnaire through a real-time chatbot, and those information are also used in the prediction. Next, this is our AppKit palm device. Finishing prototype for AppKit palm device, where we have this blood pressure and pressure application. First of all, we use this blood pressure answer for measuring the normal systolic and diastolic pressure. Yes, this is the mode control switch. This is now in mode 1. Wherein by pressing this button, I will start measuring the normal blood pressure. Yes, the blood pressure is being measured. Blood pressure is showing as 137/85. Now I will click this blood pressure marker near this forearm for measuring for applying pressure. Here I will change the mode control switch to this position, that is the other mode. I will put the hand properly within the curves to the help of the vertical strips. I will set the pressure value to 7. And then I will start the app for video recording. This is our AppKit app. I will start video recording. Start applying pressure. Pressure is released up to 40 seconds. The time has been preset within the device. Start video recording. The total video recording will be within 40 seconds. The video will now be uploaded. The video is being uploaded. Meanwhile, the app is taking some patient history information through the real-time chatbot application, which is required for the entire processing. Okay, the video has now been uploaded and it's being processed. Once the video processing completes, the results will come. The result has come and it's showing 11.9 gram per day. Also it's showing some advices for the patient. The category of anemia is being displayed as mildly anemic. Based on the requirement, it can show the nearby doctor's list. And this is our AdKit pump device. Through the same app, we are having a separate mode through which we can choose the nail or palm instrument, and accordingly we can use that part of the app with the AdKit nail or palm device for assessing the hemoglobin level. Here is some snaps of our AdKit app. It's a video on the overview of the AdKit app. Through a phone number, we can log in into the page for the registration part and authentication using OTP. With a single login, we can accommodate more than one users also. So after OTP verification, successful OTP verification, then we can start using the app by registering with a username. So profile has been created. Now it can be used. We need to select video from gallery, or we can directly record a video using the smartphone. Some chatbot questions are coming. Accordingly, we need to select the answer. The video would then be uploaded and shortly the result would be coming. And there's another feature, like for a particular patient, it can track the previous records and plot it as a trend graph. For those patients who require regular monitoring of the hemoglobin level, for them this trend graph would be very helpful. This is the trend graph which shows the previous records of the patient along with the current record. Also, some additional functionality has been incorporated to populate with the nearby doctors. In cases of emergency, doctors could be consulted. Additional members could be added through a single login. Those features have already been incorporated in the app. So this is basically all about our app. These are the physical devices. This is the nail device and this is the pump device. Some of the prediction results we have shown in our learning model. We have used these different types of regression models, and the mean RMSE values we have plotted. For the pump device, same thing we have done. So basically these devices that we have developed, this can act as a smart anemia care. Anyone, anywhere can use it. These devices are non-invasive. So no question of needle pricking on all those difficulty associated with needle pricking. And these are portable, so anywhere it can be carried. These are very much suitable for primary health cares as well as for personal use. This can be easily used in any doctor's chamber or in rural camp, or as a bedside instrument for any aged, obese, ill patients. Even for children also we can use it safely, although in the physical trial we haven't considered the children. We have collected data for the adults. So there are a lot of societal benefits of such devices. As these are non-invasive, we can easily use it for any person. As these are portable, we can carry it anytime, anywhere. Such devices are very low cost. For large scale production, the cost would be much lesser. These are very much helpful in frequent screening of anemia, and also for those patients who needs regular monitoring of the blood hemoglobin level. For those persons who are having thalassemia or sickle cell anemia, this kind of diseases, they need frequent monitoring of the hemoglobin level. So for them, we can safely use these devices. As this is proved to be very much accurate, we can easily use it for such patients. Now, till now, I have discussed about non-invasive, this case study, I have discussed about non-invasive screening of anemia. Here we have integrated this artificial intelligence techniques, but how it can be integrated with AAT, ambient assistive technology. Ambient assistive technology can be integrated with such devices. For example, we can use smart wearables which are equipped with sensors and monitors for monitoring physiological parameters which are actually related to anemia, such as blood oxygen level, heart rate, hemoglobin concentration. All these can be monitored together. Such devices can be placed bedside to a patient, and all such activity of the patients like sleep patterns, activity level, and other things can be monitored with environmental sensors. Where is the role of ambient technology? All those can be combined together to provide technology solutions to the patients who are actually in need of this. So I would conclude my lecture. This ambient assistive technology basically represents a significant advancements in creating supportive environments that can enhance the autonomy and well-being of individuals, especially those who are having certain special needs. Suppose some patient who is having mobility issues, for them providing particular customized help for those patients, along with such continuous monitoring such as fall detection, or the technology help with the help of this technology, those patients could be monitored continuously, and from their gestures or from their facial expressions, their intent or what their needs can be assessed, and accordingly technology can provide them with customized solution. So by combining ambient intelligence with assistive devices, such technologies can provide continuous context-aware assistance, making our daily life much more safer and easy to manage. Thank you. If you have any questions, I can take up the questions.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It was an outstanding lecture, and I am sure that all the participants also found it highly beneficial. This will undoubtedly help all the researchers. And here you have covered all the topics from innovative screening techniques to real-world applications. That was truly outstanding. The way you explained the integration of ambient assistive technology in early anemia detection, that was both enlightening and thought-provoking. And your ability to simplify the complex concepts while keeping the discussion engaging was remarkable. And the examples that you have shared that basically added a great value, making it easier to understand the practical implications. So now, ma'am, there is only one question that I have received from our participants. That
Okay.
was real-time patient data used for training?
For anemia detection, we have collected real data from the patients. We have collected their videos for nail as well as palm. And also we have, for the same patient, we have obtained the laboratory test report for the hemoglobin level, which we use as a gold standard for training purpose. And once the model is built, then we have used unknown data as test data.
And no questions are there from any participants. So if any participants has any question regarding today's session, they can reach out to madam via email through her official website. So thank you very much once again, ma'am.
Okay.
So before you leave the meeting, I would like to take a moment to express my appreciation and gratitude. I will now share my screen to show a small token of your thanks.
Yes, you're most welcome.
Ma'am, we will email the certificate to you.
Okay, sure. Not an issue. I'm stopping my presentation.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay.
So on that note, we are concluding the session for the first day of the ATP. We request all the participants to join tomorrow's session at 3 p.m. The meeting link will be shared in the WhatsApp group prior to the commencement of the session. And today's attendance link will be shared in the chat box of the YouTube and Google Meet both platform. And that attendance link will remain live until 5 p.m. today. So positively fill it out by 5 p.m. Thank you all participants for attending today's session. See you all in tomorrow's session. Have a nice day.